Hi there, this is Mrs. Churchill. I have an elective proposal for you. Here's why we're proposing it right now through this recording. We need for students to understand what Earth Force is before we start signing up for electives. And this is an elective that might actually start before all of the other electives start at the end of January. The elective is called Earth Force. And what Earth Force is an organization that actually takes place all over the world. It's like belonging to a club or an organization of students and people all over the world that want to make a change in their environment, their community, their school, something really close to them, with an issue that really, really matters, problems that they see around them that the students want to fix. They become empowered to actually create the change, research the causes for it. This organization is so big that they have their own website. We're not going to go through all of these, but this is their website, and they have a ton of information about what Earth Force is and what is done through Earth Force. And this is the organization that we would like to invite you to become part of. Some people that have been part of Earth Force have reported these statistics. 65% of participants want to continue working on the issue addressed by their program. Even after the project is finished, they want to continue with other issues in their community. Another statistic here says that over 74% of participants want to learn more about environmental issues and felt that their project made a difference in their community. These quotes came from the Earth Force website that I just showed you. Now, here is a little conversation that I put together that really symbolizes what Earth Force is. So this little person here with the cool shades are saying there's a lot of litter around here, and we produce a lot of garbage. This would be an observation that he made in his community, around his school, maybe in his neighborhood. So the response might be after that, well, let's go pick up trash. Well, Earth Force response to that might be, no, that's not a big enough solution. But we had a group in here, right at Underwood, which was Mrs. Ward's nude food organization. No, not an organization, but her project. What she does is she started to communicate, her class communicated with students from New Zealand, and they talked about some things that they did to reduce trash, to eliminate the piles of waste that they had, which is where the nude food program came. We have to dig deeper into issues such as there's a lot of trash. So what you have to do is figure out, well, we can pick up trash, and that would solve it temporarily, but that trash is going to come back. The thing with Earth Force is they would dig deeper and say, well, why do we have a lot of trash? And just like the nude food philosophy was, if we eliminate wrappers and packaging, and we use biodegradable food, and we put our snacks in containers that can be washed out, then we're not going to be throwing away wrappers, like individually packaged snack size grippers, let's say, or granola bars. Each granola bar inside the box has its own wrapper. So the nude food focus was to go ahead and make sure that we are bringing in snacks that either biodegrade and can be put in the compost bin, or that we buy in bulk and we use containers that we can take home and use again. So there's a roadmap for Earth Force, and it kind of looks like this. We're going to use a magic pen for just a minute, and I'm going to read the mission and the vision for Earth Force. So here's what we have. Earth Force mission says that Earth Force engages young people as active citizens who improve the environment in their communities now and in the future. Now we're going to move it over here to their vision. It says, we envision a nation where young people from all walks of life are actively making positive change to the environment at their schools, in their neighborhoods, and in partnerships with their communities. I'm going to take you to this map here, again from the Earth Force website, and it shows you the path that Earth Force would follow. First of all, you take environmental action, and the way you take environmental action is to decide what are the issues in your community. And the criteria meaning how important are they? Does this rank up as a big problem or a minor problem? Then they look into, has anyone ever addressed this issue before? Following the road up here is we have to figure out if anybody did address this issue, what worked and what didn't work. And so Earth Force says, well, what can we do next then? What can we continue doing that worked, and what do we want to avoid that may not have worked in the past? Then Earth Force might look into whether or not there's a law in this, and why is there a law? Is it a proactive law? Does it actually help, or doesn't it help? And then they choose an issue. They decide which one of their original issues is one that they would like to study, and then they come up with a plan of action. So they plan, and then they do their plan, And then they reflect on it and say, did this really make a change? Is there anything else we can do, or are we finished with this problem? Should we extend it or choose a new one? And then they talk about, why does this impact my community more than his? Communities are all not the same. A problem in one community may not be a problem in another community. Or maybe it is a problem in both places, but you're not going to solve it the same way. So this is all called service learning. It's not just a project you're going to take home and show your family, which are really good, but this is one where you're going to actually impact the community, make that change. So this is where we're going with Earth Force. Here's what we need you to do. We're going to hold an informational meeting where we give you more opportunities to hear stories from students that have participated in Earth Force. We are going to answer your questions that you may have, and then we're going to find out if you are interested in joining the Earth Force electives, so that we can get started on our project before electives actually begin. Anyone interested should join us on Friday at 2:45 in the Media Center. That's during normal rehearsal times when other people might go to ensemble or drama rehearsal. And this is where we'll go ahead and talk more about Earth Force, answer your questions, and see if we can get any of you to commit to be that change. So Earth Force looks forward to working with you. Hopefully we'll see some interested people in the Media Center on Friday at 2:45. This does not commit you to the elective, but it does give you information where you can start deciding whether or not you might be interested. So look forward to seeing you. Thanks, guys.